what we are doing.
Okay, so following on from making a poo machine. Yep.
Yeah.
And as we're going to leave that alone for now, do you remember the other day when you did your zoo and you designed it and you did everything about it and everything to do with zoo? Well, this time, very similar, as Poppy's complaining she doesn't want to do any writing because she's bored of writing. This time, I want you to design your dream
Body.
park.
Park?
Where you would go out. Say we went out for the day. What's the most amazing place you could be? What would it have? Would it have animals? Would it? Yeah, but would it have a swimming pool? Would it have free ice cream? I want you to design your dream place to go to. Would it be the Rock Museum? Was you going to say that, weren't you? Yeah. I want you to design your dream place. Now you can do it again.
Rock, 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 rock. A few real rocks. Rock, 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 rock.
Do you want to do it together as one big one, or do you want to do your own individual thing?
I want to do my own individual thing.
Oh, you're on your own. Because Harry doesn't want to do the Rock Museum.
You barely do anything. So...
Right, Pop, you're doing your own. I want you to draw and design and talk me through your dream day out. So if I said, right, where do you want to go today? You can go anywhere you want, and I'm going to go here. And what does it have? It can have roller coasters, it can have animals, it can have a rock museum, it can have swimming pools. It's entirely up to you. I want you to put down the most amazing place on the world, or in the world, that you would ever want to go to. And you can go, and it needs to have everything. So if you want swimming pools and free ice cream, Poppy, then it has to have swimming pools and free ice cream. If you want a Carol Baskin museum, Harry, then it has to have Carol Baskin museum. There's a new prank been done on Carol Baskin. I'll show it to you later.
So do we just draw it? We draw it.
You can draw it and obviously describe what it is. I don't want any fights over wombats this week.
So there's one bat. It's not one bat, it's moles. It's one bat. One bat. Not a bat with a little... It's one, already, B-A-T. One bat. Not one bat.
So, whatever you think is cool. So basically, I want to find the coolest things on the planet that you can do and that you think are going to be there. So it was your ultimate fantasy dream day out. What would it have? We don't put boobies and topless ladies, Harry, though, okay? But we put everything else down. What you'd like to do, what you'd like to be, how much you think it would cost. Is it free? Does it give you free ice cream when you go through the door? Does it do this? Does it do that? Does it only, the ultimate Disneyland, that sort of thing.
You can eat free buffet.
Anything you want, it has to be drawn and designed and labelled, and you have to tell me what your ultimate day out is. Ready?
Full on water park.
Then put that down.
Or you can eat food.
Well, on the slides on the way down.
Yeah. And then you have a load of water roller coasters, so where you go up and then you splash down into the water.
Anything that you want, it doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. Obviously, having a rock museum would be ridiculous.
So what's going to happen here is you have a rock slide, and the rock can go down with you if you're like a special customer. If you mean something like that.
You would be a special customer. Okay, it's entirely up to you. We are talking about the ultimate day out, the super duper, better than Disneyland, better than Universal. This is the place that you want to go like no other place in the world. All your dreams come true. It is the dream factory. That is what you are making. Go on then, crack on. So, we finished?
Yeah, I'm just about to say what's up, guys.
You've done that bit. So we finished now. This is what I want you to do. You know the TV show Dragon's Den? Not sure, Pop. Harry, do you know the one I mean?
Yeah.
Well, basically what it is they've got these people which they call dragons, and they're like, let's say they're really rich business people, and people stand in front of them and pitch their business idea and say, well, this is my idea. I want you to give me... Reggae sauce? That came from Dragon's Den. And the reggae sauce... Yeah, that's like a spicy sauce you see in the shops. And the reggae sauce man, he went in, played his guitar, sang a song and said, I've got this really cool reggae sauce, try it, isn't it nice? people are going to buy it and give us some money, and they gave us some money and helped him get it in the shop. Tangle Teaser, the hairbrush, went in that you brushed the hairbrush a little bit. That went into Dragon's Den, but they didn't give him any money, and they probably regret it because he made gazillions off it. There's been all kinds of different inventions, and what they do is called pitching your idea. So you sit in front or stand in front of the panel and you say, this is my park, this is what it's going to do, this is what it's going to be, this is how it's going to be, it's going to make it be brilliant, and I need this much money to start it. And the dragons go, yeah, okay, but I want 10% of the company, or 100% of the company, or 20%, or well, no, not 100%, but I want 20%, or I want so much percentage. And then the dragons ask questions about your business. So Dylan and I are going to be, I'll explain it properly in a minute. Dylan and I are going to be your dragons.
Yeah.
You two are going to learn and do your pitch to present your park, to present it in front of me and Dylan, the dragons, and we will listen to your pitch, and then we will have to ask you questions about it that you have to answer. We'll ask you questions about it that you have to answer, so you have to know all about your park, how it's going to make money, why it's going to be much better than anybody else, and why we should give you money to it. So take 10 minutes, or as long as you need, to get your pitch in the head. You can't just stand there and say, I don't know about this. You have to say, this is the entrance, and when you come through here, you enter this, and it's going to be like this, it's going to be brilliant, and this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and it's going to be the best thing ever, and people are just going to come here, and we're going to make it, you know, whatever. And then we will take it in turns to ask you questions about it and decide if or not we would invest in your park. Also, your park has to have a name.
Okay.
Next in the den tonight to face our dragons is a young entrepreneur by the name of Harry. Harry is looking for an £8 million investment for a 20% stake in what he calls Water Park.
Come on, Harry, you've got this. You've got this, Harry. Oh, come on. You've got this. All you've got to do is tell them what you're doing. Come on.
Next.
Hello, dragons. Today I am going to be asking for £8 million for 20%. This creation of mine is called Water Park. The reason why I called it Water Park is because of all those other lame water parks. I just called something Water Parks, so I decided to call mine just Water Park. So you know it's a water park. Anyway, so if you go onto the website, you look up water parks, then you're not going to come up with something water park or something else water park. You're going to come up with this one first. It's simple. Anyway, what you do is you drive up the golden path, drive through, and then you park your car, and then you walk up and you get greeted by the check-inners. You walk up the path and you say, massive great big sign saying, welcome to Water Park. So you walk up the lovely golden path and you queue up for the dropper. For this dropper, you have to go on it because you can't go anywhere else. This is the only path, or should I say roller coaster. Anyway, you climb in the cart. You go up and up and up until you come to stop. And then you're looking around like, what's going on? Oh no, is it broken? And then the people who are controlling it, they stop the brakes. You know, just like, whee! And then you fall down into a massive pit of water. Proper roller coaster for you, should I say. Anyway, you climb out of the cart, out of the water, and then back to the path. A different path, don't worry. You've not gone in a circle. Here, you have a path leading to this massive swimming pool, or you can use the slide or anything. Or you can take the other path up here to a big grey building. This building, before you enter it, make sure you smell, because you can smell all the delightful stuff inside. Open the door and, oh, food! Personally, I love food. So, when you go inside, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is why I did it, because I love water parks, buffets, or food. I love it all. So put it together, a water park with a buffet inside. Yay! Anyway, once you've had that, you can come out and into like a little kiddie pool. So while your kids are in there, you can just relax on the sunbed while they're just playing and having a laugh. Anyway, you can walk past Golden Path, just gotta say, and then a changing room. So if you don't want to go in the buffet straight away in your wet trousers or whatever you're wearing, you can change and then you can go back into the buffet. Anyway, you can come down, or if you don't want to pay for the buffet, you can just have a picnic of your own. Perfect, eh? Then, if you decided to treat your kids or yourself, then you can have some ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? Well, probably people who are lactose intolerant. Anyway, and occasionally, there is another dropper. So, occasionally, when people go up, stop. What's going on? Whee! When they splash, you might get a little wet occasionally, but you'll be okay. Hope you come to the water park. Dragons, do you have any questions?
How much does it cost to get in?
A tenner.
That's quite cheap.
Mm-hmm.
How much money would you say you would make in a year?
Well, if I made 7,000 in a week, so 7,000, how many weeks in a year?
52 weeks.
7.
You need to have all your maths and all your figures correct before you enter the Dragon's Den. We're not here as your personal calculators.
7 times 51.
52, or are we
52.
closing for a week?
52.
What about Christmas?
We'll close that week then.
So you're going to close for a
51.
week over Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little problem with your thing where you have to go on the roller coaster.
What?
Because if you bring in your smaller child to go to the play park, they won't possibly be allowed
Yeah,
to
well
go
then
on
Or
that.
old
we
lady.
say that way, but when you get there to check in, if you've got like a small child with you, they let you go to a secret passage through that.
So you're false advertising.
No,
False!
no, because you'll get
False.
no.
That's
Where
fair
are all
enough.
the life jacket sections? And emergency fire exits?
About that, yeah. There's an exit here.
I don't see any life jackets. And what if you're on the other side? You won't be able to get there quick enough. You would have burned. Disgrace.
We have.
Do you have provisions to put in another exit?
Yeah.
There you go then.
Okay.
What about life jackets? You still haven't answered my question. Disgrace.
Do you have lifeguards?
Yeah, we have lifeguards. There.
Is the picnic area near
Well,
the
that
roller
should be
coaster?
shown clearly on the map.
Well, this is just a rough sketch.
Well, why did you bring just a rough stretch? You should have it all planned out. Disgrace.
Disgrace.
Is the picnic area near the roller coaster?
Yeah.
What if
So can you get wet while you're eating a sandwich?
Well, you only get like a little, like a mist. You only get like a mist.
Well, I don't
Yes,
want a
don't
soggy
get-
sandwich.
I don't want a soggy.
No, you
I
won't
don't want
get
soggy.
soggy.
People don't want cheese and mist sandwiches. It will put them off.
No, it doesn't get soggy.
So there's a wet area and a dry area?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much money did you want to build this park?
8 million.
And what percentage are you offering us?
20 million. 20%.
If I was to give you 8 million, I think I'd want at least 60%.
I want at least 60.
I've already said 60. Get your
I don't
I'm
want any of your
Saturday.
disgraceful business. Out.
I'll give you 8 million for 60% of the business.
No. I'll give you 40%.
For 8 million.
No.
Well, how much do I get for my 8 million?
25%.
25%
Yeah.
for 8 million.
60.
Do you want to go halves of the deal? And we'll put 4 million in each. I'll get 20%, you have the 5%, and you put 4 million in, and I put 4 million in.
I'm alright.
Okay. I'll give you 8 million for 40% of water park.
Hey,
25%.
hey. I'll give you 9 million for 60% of the park.
9 million for 40%.
That's a rip-off.
I'll give you 8 million for 30% of the park.
25.
30.
30.
28.
I tell you what, well, if we do 30% for 8 million. Poppy and I will split it. We'll have 15% each, and then you get 2 dragons for the price of 1. Poppy can use her expertise to help you design the park.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. 8 million for 30%.
I have one more question.
What?
About your park, show me. So when you go to your buffet,
You're taking this quite seriously, aren't you, Poppy?
Yes.
when you go to your buffet
Mhm.
and you go, if you don't want to eat your buffet,
Yeah.
and you go around the buffet,
Yeah.
to the changing room to get changed.
Yeah.
Wait, when you go into the park, yes.
Down here.
When,
Yes, but what if you want to go back to the buffet? You have to go straight through the pool. Disgrace!
There's a bridge.
But yeah, there's a little.
Wait.
Yeah, but what
when
if you get wet again?
It's only your feet. You'll only get.
Wait.
What if I don't want wet feet?
It's a kiddie.
Why would you not want your feet? Mind you, I've seen your feet, so that's why you don't
Wet
want
feet.
them.
Wait, when you go in, that's a disgrace, that is.
What?
When you go in, you go onto that big roller coaster, you jump down in wet water. So I would go to my buffet with wet water.
Which is a water park. And you've already agreed now to give him 4 million for 15%.
Oh, no.
Very good, Harry. You've got a deal.
Yeah,
8 million for 30% of water park.
Now get out of my sight!
disgrace.
Up next this evening to face the dragons is a young entrepreneur by the name of Poppy. Poppy is looking for an £8 million investment in exchange for 30% of what she likes to call Dreamland.
Right, I got my facts here. I know what the dragons are like. I know they're very fussy, but I think I'm gonna know what they're gonna like. I got all my facts here. This is the best thing ever. Hopefully, I like it.
Next!
One of our dragons is getting quite grumpy.
That was fun. Okay, so this is my water park. It is called Dreamland because it's a dream. So you would come in through the door here, and as you come through the door, you would have your eyes spaced on a massive,
It's not coloured in very well, is it?
Let her finish her pitch.
a massive,
Dylan Valentine.
a massive pool in front of your eyes. As soon as you go up, if you go around the pool, you can go to, once you see a pool, you'll see a kid area and a grown-up area. If you go up here, you'll be able to go on a slide, which will lead you, then you would go, and then you would go like this, and then you'd go from the stairs to down. And then if you go up here, there's an ice cream shop, and a couple of feet up the ice cream shop is a baby area where there's a little pool where your babies can go, and they can have a spa day. Now, up here, and also up here, there's a hot dog stand. Now, by the hot dog stand, it's a little tree house specially made for people, like the kids under like 5, 6, yeah. And then if they were going there, they could obviously mess about, get squirted a bit by the squirter, by a mist. And then they would jump down onto the slide, which would lead them into the kid pool, and yeah. Now, if you're in there, you can also come up here to the diving board, which you could go and dive in. Now, by the diving pool is a big bucket full of water, where it could pour on you, and you could have lots of fun with the pouring. Now, up here is the biggest water slide you've ever seen. Now, it's the colourful water slide. Now, these little things coming off of it are water that squirts into your the water slide itself, and the other one as well. Now, down here, there's some more squirts which will squirt into your water and give you a mist of water. Now, this side goes outside as well, so you can get outside. Now, once you come down here to the end of it, yeah, there would be like a little pool behind where you could like bathe outside. And then over here, there's some bathing chairs where you can go like this and bathe, and this and bathe, and this and bathe. And then over here, there's a couple of swings where like the kids could play, or like a play area, like the little slides. And keep talking to me now, look. And yeah.
Now, when you check in for this park, you will be able, you'll be given an option to either go to the top or I'll go to the actual water side. If we choose to go to the top, up here, you can't really see it, but there's a little place up here where you can like sit down and watch like your grandkids, something like that, and have like a cup of coffee, tea, whatever. And there's a little kid area, like if you're like a toddler, like a couple of months old, like that. And then you can watch over and see the whole water park. What if you went over here? You would see the where the kids area, where the swings are. There would be like a rock climbing wall where you could like it would be like you'd get like a tiny bit wet, like splashed on the back. And yeah, any questions?
How much money do you want?
I would want 800.
How was your
8 million.
ticket?
8 million for how much percent?
For 30%.
Mm-hmm.
How much are the tickets?
£2.
Whoa.
For a child or an adult?
£2. Okay, £1 for each adult. Yeah, and the limit is 13. If you're over 13, that counts you as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're under 5, it's free. But if you're anywhere over, it's £10. 10p.
And how
10p.
much money do you expect to make in a week?
A week or a year?
A week. Because
Yes.
if you're only getting £1 for each person,
Yes,
then-
but if you want to go up here, it would be another £10.
This awfully park sounds like the boy from before.
You mean the rubbish boy? The boy who didn't know what he was doing.
You're not going to make any money with ticket prices like that.
You're not going to make...
So with the right dragon investment, you would be able to adjust your prices correctly, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
And
You
you
think they're laughing matter?
and you say we give you £8, 8 million.
I don't even give her 8 pence.
8 million for 30%.
For 30%.
And why is your water park going to be better than the boy before?
Because it's a lot more brighter and it's a lot more funner
And how much...
The map is very well designed.
And is it true that originally you weren't going to do a water park, you were going to do the I Love the Rock park, and then you changed your mind because you couldn't draw his muscles?
maybe.
Hmm.
And
So are you committed to water parks now?
you did not
What
answer
if you
my...
change your mind halfway through building it?
What if you suddenly could draw rock muscles? Would you bin off the water park, wasting our money?
You did
What?
not answer my question.
What was your
How much will you make in a week?
About 1,000. Is that it?
So you'll have
But-
1,000 people in a week. Is that it?
So you're expecting...
Disgrace.
You're expecting to make
Where's it gonna be built?
365,000 a year? That's not gonna be good.
No, not 1,000. Silly me. 7,000 a week.
This sounds like
Where
the
is
other
it going
boy.
to be built?
Would it be fair to say you haven't done your maths properly?
Where's it going to be built? If it was built in New York, you'd get more people. But if it's built in a field in Australia, you're not going to, are you?
Well, I'm not going to
Disgrace!
And where are you
you
building
building
it?
I'm going to build it in what's it called? The middle of Australia. Australia, because this is like an
Disgrace!
Why? This is
Did you not?
And then would you be having Norris Nuts to open your water park?
Why did you call it Poppyland?
She didn't.
I call it Dreamland.
She called it Dreamland. Pay
Why did
attention.
you call it Dreamland? Because you can live a dream.
That's not
in
my
it.
dream.
You're out. Just shut up.
Yeah, it's not my dream. You know you can buy Marvel comics in here, so.
That's stupid.
My dream is from the boy before, not this dream.
I don't know.
Disgrace.
I think this is more better than the boy before. We should bid off his investment.
Definitely
No,
not.
I think that other boy was very good.
And would you have given him your money?
Yes.
So you would give this one your money. Would you think about
No.
doing a joint venture with the boy before?
What do you mean?
£1 for each customer? That is stupid.
So are you?
I'm out.
So, I'm the only remaining dragon, in which
Yeah,
case...
listen.
No, he got out ages ago. I will give you.
Disgrace.
I will give you the £8 million you want,
Stupid.
but I want 80% of your business.
What about 9 million and you can have 8%?
Hang on. It was 8 million for 30. I'm not going to pay 9 for 8. No.
No, 9 million
Yes.
for 58%.
That's not a bad deal. That only leaves you with 42% of the business, though. Would you be working hard for your 42% of the business?
Yes.
How hard would you work in a day? What time would you get up?
What time does the park open?
You're out! Be quiet!
I'm still allowed the question. What time does the park open?
So if it starts at 1 o'clock and it's open for 24 hours. So
Right.
would you like a nighttime one?
Oh, that's a good idea. That's better than the boy before. He never thought of that.
all day.
Yes, the boy before never thought of that one.
So the light should be on underneath and it would shine
Yes,
above
but
you.
that makes it far more appealing. There you go. I'll give you.
What about
You're out, mister.
What about
You're out.
No, what about little kids that have bedtimes?
Well, then they would go to bed. That's the whole point. That's what she's saying. They would go away, and then other people would come back in, making more money.
Stupid.
So I'll give you 1 million for 98% of your business.
I will give you
You're
1 pence for your whole business.
No.
I will give you 1 minute for your whole business. 1 million.
You're out. What about 1 million?
Yes.
No, 10 million.
10 million, yes.
And you could have 80%.
That would only leave you with 20% of
How
the business,
much?
though.
1 million.
50%.
1 million, did you say?
£10 million for 50% of the business.
£10 million for 70% of the business.
Oh, okay. I'd have done it for 50% of the business, so that
Oh,
sounds
no,
like a good
50.
No.
50.
I will give you £10 million for 50% of your business. Well done, Poppy. You have got yourself a dragon investor.
But guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn the notifications on, comment down below if you do another video. Bye! Wait. What's going on? Whee!
Bye.